What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome once again, guys, to another video. Thanks as always for tuning in, and let me, take this time to, tell you how appreciative I am for, you to take time out of your busy schedule to join me in another video. And guys, before I even go any further, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, near and far, guys, wherever you are. I just want to wish you a Happy New Year. And, wish God's richest blessings upon every one of us, and just ask Him to guide and protect us, and throughout this new year, and may all your dreams come true. We have to work hard at whatever we want to do and achieve, right? So just want to say big up, and Happy New Year, guys. Blessed love. All right. So guys, I just want to say I didn't get a chance to officially do it, but I just want to say condolences, to the family, friends, loved ones, colleagues, of the late great Pele. He passed off a few days ago, and he's greatly missed because he was a real icon, all over the world. He was a real icon, and a lot of people mourning, his family especially, is in mourning up till now. So I just want to say, condolences, and prayers goes out to his family and friends and loved ones. All right. So moving on, guys. This first story that I'm coming to you with, guys. This happened in Portland. Construction worker was charged in connection with the stabbing death of a man in Portland. We have been saying for a while now that it seems as if no dispute can be handled, without weapons being drawn, whether it be the knife, the gun, you name it. It seems as if people can't hash out their differences anymore without pulling weapons. Somebody end up losing their lives and stuff like that. So this the Portland police have charged a construction worker. His name is Ricardo Downer with murder in connection with the stabbing death of a 55-year-old man by the name of Calvin James on Friday, December 30th. So this man unfortunately didn't live to see the new year. He died at 2 days before the new year. So Downer, otherwise called Peng or Ricky of Port Antonio, is set to appear in the Portland Parish Court on Thursday, January 5th. And he also spent the new year behind bars. And I know he had some time to think behind bars, and must have been saying to himself, what did I do if I had known? You know what I mean? And guys, whenever you reach that stage where you're gonna say, if I had known, you know what that means, right? That means you already done the damage and it's too late. So we have to think, guys, and put ourselves in this position. We send out a good energy, and sometimes you have to, even before you leave home, guys, sometimes we have to, pray to God, ask Him to put a good energy over us, and ask Him to, if there's any confrontations or anything like that, to calm us down, and just give us a good energy. So whatever comes our way, we will be able to to deal with it another way other than violence. So James, also known as Jeggy of Bournebrook, was standing outside a shop among a group of men in Port Antonio when an argument developed between him and another man. A knife was used to stab Jeggy in the abdomen. He was pronounced dead at Port Antonio Hospital. Investigators say the suspect in custody is expected to be charged with murder. So, just as I said, guys, think. Count to 1,000,000 before you pull a weapon. All right. So this, moving along, guys, moving right along. The body of a man was found on a church premises, guys. And this is this is the church that the body was found on. And this also is in Portland. Well, Portland seemed to be turning up, you know. Um, the body of a man was found on the veranda of a church located in Smart Road in Port Antonio, Portland this morning. He has been identified by the alias Jero. And guys, I must say, this happened on the 31st. Saturday the 31st of December 2022, right before the New Year's. Come on. So he has been identified as by the alias Jero. The man's head was bashed in. The discovery was made shortly after 6 a.m. by a passersby who raised an alarm. A police team subsequently arrived and cordoned off the scene. The incident is under investigation. This moved the murder tally in Portland to 14. Right? So, Portland, we want you guys to keep it down, keep it down. You are doing good for the duration of the new year, so work on keeping it down, guys. All right. So yes, guys, moving right along again. All right. So this incident now, guys, happened in Kingston, and this is such a bizarre story, guys, in a certain type of way. So the Kingston man was shot dead after New Year's gun salute. So I guess he was celebrating, right? And he popped off his piece and, was firing some shots in the air to celebrate the ringing the New Year, right? But little did he know that the blue clothes team was nearby, right? So the man was allegedly seen. This happened in Kingston. The man was allegedly seen firing a weapon to ring in the New Year. He's now dead after he was reportedly shot by a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. The incident took place in Penwood Road near Waterhouse in Kingston. And this is this picture that you're looking at on your screen. And I must say, guys, picture courtesy of This Is a Blast, right? So big up yourself, This Is a Blast, right? 2 firearms was reportedly recovered from the scene, as you can see on your screen. That tall up on the little one there, right? And guys, I have a little short clip to show you guys of the incident. I try to block out the man laying there on the floor. So let's look at the clip for a little bit. So guys, now look at this now. This man here, after the government passed this new law where you get 15 years, right, for a firearm offense. If you're caught with a firearm, it's 15 years. Right? No if I'm but about it. 15 years, and this man have 2. And if that mean him gonna get 30 years. I hope so, because, well, what am I saying? A man dead, right? So him can't get him get life, right? I think some of these guys, they get so used to, walking around with their firearms. It's as if they have a licensed firearm, because everywhere they go, they have it with them. Now him don't only have one, him have 2. Him have a tall up and a short one, right? Tall up, and a short up, according to my brethren on the spot. Big up yourself on the spot. See? But it's so sad for somebody to just literally throw away them life like this, you know. But why, guys, there's no going around it. If you live a certain type of way, you're gonna die as the same type of way. You know what I mean? So um obviously, or more than likely, this man is a criminal in the streets. So, you know, if I may, let me say, good riddance. You know what I mean? One less to deal with on the street, and two less firearm on the streets. So that probably saved somebody's life that same night too. You know what I mean? Because there's no telling what he was up to that night, right? So as I said, good riddance, guys. So moving along, guys. This last story that I'm coming to you with, guys. And I must say, these guys, they have started the new year with a bang, I guess, because this story now, 3 persons lost their lives in Bull Bay on New Year's Eve, right? Members of the security forces were kept busy last night into this morning following a number of shootings and murders. 3 persons were fatally shot during an attack in Bull Bay, St. Andrew last night. The deceased have been identified as a 68-year-old mason, Isaac Ashton, and 39-year-old construction worker, Alric Ashton. Wow. Wonder if they're related. 68-year-old mason, Isaac Ashton, and 39-year-old construction worker, Alric Ashton, both of Taylorland in 9 Miles, Bull Bay. The third victim is known only by his alias Narco. And I must say, guys, we have to go do some digging now to find out if these 2 men were related or not. They have both have the same last name. Statement from the Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, said about 9:15 p.m. the men were traveling in a Toyota Starlet motorcar along the Cane River Main Road when gunmen opened fire on the vehicle, hitting all 3 men in the vehicle. The attackers escaped on foot in the area. The motorcar subsequently crashed into a wall. The police were alerted, and on arrival, the bodies were seen with multiple gunshot wounds. And it is understood that, guys, that an ongoing gang conflict has led to the murder of several persons in the area in the last week. So we are not sure if this shooting of these 3 men are related to that gang conflict. So again, we'll have to do some digging to find out if there's any story and if it's related, right? And the St. Catherine South Police are probing the fatal shooting of a taxi operator along the Elshire Main Road this morning. The driver was found dead in his vehicle with bullet wounds sometime after 8 o'clock. Right? So that one seemed happen in the new year. Right? So, as I said, guys, they have started the new year, no changes. And, we have to do better, guys. We have to do better as a nation. All these senseless killings, it doesn't make sense one bit, because what good, you get out of taking a person's life. And 3/4 of the crime, of the killings, guys, when you check it out, some stupidness, some of them, these young guys don't even have no business getting involved into, because a lot of these killings are stemming from years of feud between warring factions from different areas. So they have no business. They just come up and inherit these kind of things because what they grew up knowing that man from around this are war with man from over here, right? And they just take it up, not even knowing what they're warring about. So when you check out most of these killings, guys, it makes no sense whatsoever. So I hope these guys start thinking. And obviously this new law that the government came up with, where they get 15 years for a firearm, it seems as if it doesn't even shake them, because I don't even know if they are maybe they are thinking that, you know this, I won't be getting caught in this or whatever, you know what I mean? But it seems as if it doesn't shake them one bit. So I guess the government will have to come up with something stronger, or you know just start getting rid of some of them. Let them realize that it's serious. And we have heard, I don't want to go too long in this video, guys, but we have heard I know a lot of you have seen this video with this person from Trinidad and Tobago, that was speaking of the Afrobeat artist that came to Jamaica and fell in love with Jamaica, wanting to buy a property in Jamaica. And the man was saying, what happened to Trinidad and Tobago, literally, because he went to Trinidad and Tobago before and had shows there, and he left and came to Jamaica after, and then fell in love with Jamaica. So he's asking the question, why the man, why didn't he fall in love with Trinidad and Tobago just the same? So he's asking his people, what are we doing? You know what I mean? So, guys, we are loved everywhere we go. Any part of the world you go and you say you're Jamaican, people are just, people just fall in love with you there because they love Jamaica so much. And it seems as if only us from Jamaica don't even know what we have in Jamaica. You know what I mean? And how much people loves us. So, we have to think, guys, and do better. We have to do better. You know what I mean? Our music, we are good in track and field, both by the women and the men. In last days, we have seen where the women have been doing better than the men since Usain Bolt retired. But we have always been doing well when it comes to track and field. So there are a lot of things why people fall in love with us as a small nation. So we have to do better, guys. Right? And quickly, guys, this, what you're looking at on your screen, this is from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and they're saying we are protecting Jamaica by seizing illegal weapons. Just 18 hours into 2023, we have already seized 5 firearms, right? 18 hours, right? 3 magazines and just under 100 rounds of assorted ammunition, guys. 2023 firearm and ammunition seizures, 5 handguns, 1 magazine, 97 ammunition. So we have to do better, guys. We have to do better, So anyway, that's it for me now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember, guys, to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell, and comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you think about these videos. Whatever the content is in the content, or something I have said that you may or may not have agreed with, just comment and let me know what you think. All right? So blessed love, guys. Peace.